Now we are going to live on YouTube. Just a moment. I think it's done. Now I'm share the link. Yes, I'm sharing the link, YouTube link. If anyone interested, you can share to your group. Just a moment, I'm sharing too. I'm sharing to our Telegram group also, so that everyone can watch
everyone.
us.
Good morning, Jinaliva sister.
So I have shared to Telegram group, also sharing to Facebook, so that everyone can watch us who are really busy. Just a moment. So, my dear friends, hi everyone. Hope you all are fine. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, it's a great day for all of us. I'm really sorry that last few weeks we couldn't organize our webinar. We missed lots, especially we missed our friends, but I'm sure we were connected socially. So I request to keep muted your microphone, please. So those are not co-host. I'm not giving them unmute option. So Ajoy, just a moment. I'm making you co-host. Yes. So only co-host can unmute. But today's topic. So last few weeks, really we missed our friends, so many friends. But I'm sure that we are connected through social media. But we always connected to each other. So my dear friends, greetings to all of you. Welcome again. And today is a great topic. The topic has been chosen by our great leader, Jean Aliba. Really, it's a very timely and very valuable and very useful topic. That is standing strong, standing strong through adversity, choosing a purposeful path forward, choosing a purposeful path forward. যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন তাদের জন্য বলছি যে প্রতিকূলতার মাঝেও বিভিন্ন অসুবিধার মাঝেও দৃঢ় থাকা, কিভাবে দৃঢ় থাকা যায় এবং একটি উদ্দেশ্যমূলক পথ বেছে নেওয়া। অর্থাৎ আমাদের বিপদে আপদে বা প্রবলেমের সময় আমরা কিভাবে নিজেরা আমাদের টার্গেট, আমাদের সংকল্পে আমরা দৃঢ় থাকতে পারি এবং আমাদের ভবিষ্যৎকে সুন্দর করার জন্য কিভাবে একটি পথ বেছে নিতে পারি। So it's a great topic, and we have with us our another great friend, Narelle Warcon from Australia. Hi, Narelle. Welcome and good evening.
Good evening, good early morning. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for having me here again. Lovely to see you all.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So, standing strong through adversity and choosing a purposeful path forward. আমরা আমাদের যে অসুবিধা বা আমাদের যে প্রতিকূলতা আমাদের লাইফে বিভিন্ন সময় আসে, সেই সময় আমরা কিভাবে আমাদের যে পারপাস, আমাদের যে টার্গেট, আমাদের যে গোল, সেই গোলে আমরা কিভাবে অবিচল থাকতে পারি, সেটাই হচ্ছে আজকের টপিক। and you know the exactly it is very useful for the company on passive. So on passive is really passing adverse type. So at this moment, how company is taking a purposeful path forward to keep us forward. And I'm sure that our CEO, he is doing something to keep us forward. So life doesn't always go as we planned. As per our plan, life doesn't go. We all face adversity. We always face adversity in our life, whether it is personal struggles, professional setbacks, or unexpected challenges. But it's in these moments of difficulty that our true strength is revealed. Standing strong, standing strong through adversity doesn't mean we never fall. Definitely we will fall, but we will mentally always remain strong. It means we rise every time we do. It means choosing courage over fear. It means choosing courage over fear, hope over despair, and action over inaction. And while adversity may shake us, it also shapes us. Really, it shapes us if we face adversity in our life. It gives us a choice. We can stay stuck in survival mode, or we can use the experience. We can use the experience to fuel a more meaningful, purposeful path forward. So, with these few words, I like to invite, that is, we should listen our brother Kapil Chandra Samanto first. So I request Kapil please come, and stage is yours. The microphone is
Thank you.
yours. Go
Good
ahead.
evening and good
Good evening.
afternoon. Thanks, all the respected, luckiest founding members of On Passives. I hope each and every founding members are well and good, kindness of God. So, today's topic, standing strong through adversity, choosing a purpose path forward. It's a interesting topic. That is means adversity means this is a common and general term of difficult or misery. Standing strong in the face of adversities is about cultivating resilience and finding purpose amidst challenges. It involves embracing your journey, reflecting on your values, and seeking support from others. By choosing a purposeful pathway, you can transform adversity into an opportunity for growth and positive change. Embrace your journey, acknowledge and feel, allow yourself to experience the community that arises from adversity without judgment. Recognize that healing is process and there is no set time line for overcoming challenges. To connect with a supportive communities, seek out uplifting individuals, surrounding yourself with friends, family, or a community, but providing that encouragement, understandings. Practice mindfulness meditation. Use prayer and scriptures or meditation to find groundings and clarity. the challenges of time. During the challenges of time, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge your struggles without harsh self-criticism. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Celebrate small victories. Recognize and opportunities your purpose, no matter how small. Develop resilience, positive mindset, focus on the positive aspect of you can enjoy the life and reframe negative feelings. Be optimism. Choose a purposeful pathway that is align action with value. Make choices that are consistent with your value and contribution to your sense of purpose. Set meaningful goals. Break down your goals. Be actively choosing a powerful pathway. You can transfer adversity into a catalyst for growth and create a more resilient and fulfilling of our life. The Mr. Asmofaresar is a freedom fighter of miserable economic condition of the world because he heart and soul to do something through our internet websites to develop the poor man, to reshape the world, to correction the corruption, and to removing the poverty. Please wait and see. Our great CEO is coming soon to our system and to try heart and soul to bombast in the world is very near. So thank you everybody, and our great presenter, Mr. Sushanto Kumar বিশ্বাস sir.
Oh, thank you, Dada Kapil Chandra, for your nice speech on the topic. মাই ডিয়ার ফ্রেন্ডস, আপনারা যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন বা বাংলা ভাষাভাষী আছেন, আমি এক্স্যাক্টলি ট্রান্সলেট করতে না পারলেও আপনাদের উদ্দেশ্যে এটুকু আমি বলতে চাই যে উনি যে কথাগুলো বলেছেন সেটা হচ্ছে যে প্রতিকূলতা বা অ্যাডভার্সিটি ইট ইজ পার্ট অফ আওয়ার লাইফ, এটা আমাদের জীবনের একটা অংশ। সুতরাং এটা আমাদের লাইফে সবসময় বা কোন লাইফের কোনো সময় হয়তো আমাদের আসবে। সো এটাকে অ্যাভয়েড করার কোনো ইয়ে নেই, এটাকে আমাদের অ্যাকসেপ্ট করতে হবে। এবং এই যে প্রতিকূলতা, এই প্রতিকূলতার সময় আমাদেরকে মেন্টালি মানসিকভাবে খুব দৃঢ় থাকতে হবে এবং এই যে প্রতিকূলতা এটাকে কাটিয়ে তোলার জন্য বিভিন্ন স্টেপ নিতে হবে। এবং এই প্রতিকূলতার মাধ্যমে কিন্তু আমরা নিজেদেরকে আরো স্ট্রং করতে পারবো এবং এই প্রতিকূলতার জন্যই আমরা নতুন নতুন আইডিয়া বা কিভাবে এই প্রতিকূলতাকে আমরা ওভারকাম করতে পারি সেগুলো কিন্তু আমাদের সামনে আসবে এবং সেগুলোকে আমাদের অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে যেতে হবে। এবং আমরা বা বিশেষ করে অ্যাশ মুফারে আমাদের সিও, উনি এই ধরনের প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যে এই মুহূর্তে আছেন বা বিগত কয়েক বছর ধরে বা বিগত কিছু সময় ধরে উনি এই প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যেই কিন্তু চলছেন। এই প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যে উনি কিন্তু নিজে ভেঙে পড়েননি, বাট উনি মেন্টালি, ফিজিক্যালি, সোশ্যালি খুব স্ট্রং এবং উনি এই প্রতিকূলতাকে ফাইট করে কিভাবে আমাদের একটি সুন্দর, স্বাভাবিক, সুস্থ বা একটা মিনিংফুল লাইফ আমরা লিড করতে পারি, তার জন্য আমাদের যে রিকোয়ারমেন্ট বা আমাদের কিভাবে আমাদের লাইফটাকে আরো সুন্দর করা যায়, যে প্রমিস থেকে আমরা এখানে এসেছি সেটার জন্য কিন্তু উনি প্রতিনিয়ত কাজ করে যাচ্ছেন। এবং আমরা আশা করছি খুব শিগগিরই, খুব দ্রুত হয়তো উনি আমাদের কোনো ইনফরমেশন শেয়ার করবেন, কোনো অ্যানাউন্সমেন্ট করবেন, যেটা আমাদের ব্যাক অফিসে আমরা পাবো বা ওনার কোনো প্রোগ্রামের মাধ্যমে পাবো। উনি ছাড়া এবং ব্যাক অফিস ছাড়া অন্য কোনো রকম ইনফরমেশন আমরা কিন্তু গ্রহণ করব না, বা সেটাকে বিশ্বাস অবিশ্বাস কোনোটাই করার আমাদের দরকার নেই। So thank you, Kapil Dev, Sharm Samanto. Thank you so much for your nice speech on the topic. So, my dear friends, we have with us, I think, some miscreators. They are giving so one or two messages. So I have stopped on messaging options. Only co-host can message, others cannot message. But anyway, we will remain focused on our purposeful path. We should not deviate it that what someone is giving us message or telling us. We should not deviate ourselves. We should remain focusing on our target, on our goal, on our purpose. And we have to have our belief that will reach there. So whoever is telling anything adverse, anything negative about our business or about our company, we should not believe that. We are a great believer. We should remain focusing, aligned with our belief. So thank you so much. Now, after a long time, we are seeing our great friend Narelle. We'll listen to Zin later, but first we'll listen to Narelle. So I request Narelle, please come up with your sharing. We'll be really delighted.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you for allowing me to go a little bit earlier than Jean. She always comes in with such great knowledge and information. So I did actually have a little think about our topic today, but thank you for inviting me again, Engineer Shashante. And thank you, Jean, for being here, which you always are. So, and thank you for everyone. It's lovely to see you all. I've missed you all so much. Even though it is 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm here. I'm a little bit scruffy. So it's started raining and it's turned a little bit cooler. So sorry for being a little bit late this evening, today, whatever time it is for you all. But yeah, what a great topic, you know. So I've put a few things together, so please forgive me. I will read some stuff and add a little bit of me in there. So it's an honor and a pleasure to speak on a topic that not only deeply is personal to me, but one that resonates with every human experience, facing adversity and rising with purpose. A great topic, standing strong through adversity, choosing a purposeful path forward. And a lot of people will probably get a lot mixed up in that, like it's too much. What does he actually mean? You know, what are they going on about and stuff like that? So life doesn't ask if we're ready for challenges. Okay, they come along, it simply presents them. It just gives it to us. Challenges, challenges, challenges. Whether it's loss, failure, hardship, or uncertainty, adversity shows up. But so does the opportunity to grow, to choose, and to lead. Okay, so there is always choices in our life. According to the American Psychological Association, resilience isn't a trait people either have or don't have. It involves behaviors, thoughts, and actions that can be learned and developed in anyone. So the choices that you make today are what you're going to see down the track. And I believe in that so much that what we're learning back here, if we take the lesson, we take it forward so that we're not continuously learning all of those new things or learning it over and over again, which I have done in my life. So it's good news, because if you're here today, it means you're still standing, and that's where the transformation begins. If you're still here, you're here for a reason. So my personal journey, just a little bit, excuse me. There were many times in my life that pushed me to breaking point, where I hit rock bottom and thought at times there was no way out. That tiny light I could barely see seemed so far away that it would have been easier to give up. But somewhere deep inside of me was a flicker of hope. There were times I questioned my directions, times I felt isolated, and times I faced setbacks that seemed insurmountable. But in those moments, I discovered something profound. Purpose doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It's born in the storm. I realized that adversity wasn't meant to break me. It was shaping me for the path I was meant to walk. And that gives me goosebumps because I know what I'm doing right now is exactly where I need to be. Choosing to keep going with purpose changed everything. So do you have your purpose? You know, are you still looking for your purpose? So I'm just going to move this over now to Ash, okay, because I think this is really important. This is what we're here for. This is what we want to hear. We are also inspired today by someone who embodies this message, who is our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara. Ash has not only faced adversity, he's used it as fuel. He's been challenged, doubted, and stretched in countless ways, and yet he stands tall, not just as a visionary leader, but as a living example of what it means to lead with integrity, resilience, and purpose. Through every obstacle, he has chosen transparency, faith, and community. He reminds us that strength is not about avoiding hardship. It's about staying committed to the bigger picture, no matter how tough the journey. His path hasn't been easy, but it has been purposeful. And that's why we're here today, not just to admire that strength, but to embody it ourselves. So what does this mean for you? It means that your pain can become power, that your setback can be a set up for a stronger version of you. It means that choosing a purposeful path isn't just a decision, it's a lifestyle. It's how you show up, how you keep walking when others stop, how you lead with heart, even when things get hard. So let this moment be a turning point. Let us honor our adversity by refusing to let us define us. Let us walk forward, not just stronger, but more intentional, more connected, and more committed to purpose than ever before. So I hope that helps and brings up some stuff for people. You know, together we can rise together. And I just want to say to Kapil, I think it was Kapil that was talking, you did so well with your English. Thank you so much. And a couple of things that you said, excuse me, was celebrating the small things. Remember to celebrate, you know, celebrate what you're going through in the sense of the small things. You're all looking for some big event, something that's going to happen, explode, and things like that will come. But in the meantime, be gentle on yourself. You know, move forward. If it's little steps, it's still forward motion. And also about your mindset. Mindset is everything. Ash has spoken about this many times. You know, we have a courageous, what I feel, this is my opinion, a very courageous CEO that could have quite easily, like myself, taken that step back and said, it's just too hard. You know, it's just too hard to keep going. He could have still had a good life with his family, but he chose to keep going for each and every one of you, each and every one of us, for himself, you know, for those that are in his life. And the choices that he's had to make have not always been easy. So adversity comes, it's the only way we grow. So keep remembering that. If you're going through tough times right now, there is going to be better times. It is coming, you know, so you just have to remember that. So thank you again, Engineer Shashante. It was an absolute honor and pleasure to be here again tonight. And love to you all. Thank you.
Love you too. Really, really, we all love you too. Thank you, Narelle. Thank you so much. We are really happy having you even on AM. That is আমাদের লিডার নরেল অস্ট্রেলিয়াতে এখন রাত প্রায় 1 plus. Still, she awoke and speaking regarding on the topic. It's we are really, really grateful to you, Narelle. Thank you so much. So, my dear friends, I'm sorry, I'll take just 1 or 2 minutes to translate into Bengali for our local community, though I can't translate like Rupa Roy. still I'll try. তা আপনারা যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন, বাংলা ভাষাভাষী আছেন, I can't translate in Hindi, but I can translate into Bengali. আমাদের অস্ট্রেলিয়া থেকে নরেল ওয়ার্কন ইজ এ ভেরি কনসিয়াস, ভেরি নলেজেবল পার্সন এবং ভেরি মাচ অ্যালাইন উইথ দ্য দিস জার্নি অলওয়েজ। তো উনি যেটা বলছেন এবং আমরা সবাই যেটা একমত, যে অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা প্রতিকূলতা, বিপদ আপদ, প্রবলেম, এটা আমাদের জীবনের অংশ, এটা থাকবেই। তবে এই প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যে নিজেকে দৃঢ় রাখা, নিজেকে শক্ত রাখা, নিজেকে তার যে পারপাসফুল বা আমার যে একটা আহ, ভবিষ্যৎ বা একটা গোল যেটাকে আমরা টার্গেট করেছি, সেই জায়গার দিকে আমাদের মানে সঠিকভাবে এগিয়ে যাওয়া, এটা ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। উনি ওনার পার্সোনাল লাইফের কথা বলেছেন। ওনার পার্সোনাল লাইফে বিভিন্ন সময় বিভিন্ন ধরনের অ্যাডভার্সিটি উনি ফেস করেছেন, বিভিন্ন ধরনের প্রতিকূলতা উনি ফেস করেছেন। এই প্রতিকূলতাগুলোকেই উনাকে রিশেপ করতে সাহায্য করেছে। অর্থাৎ প্রতিকূলতা এসেছে বলেই উনি আরো মেন্টালি বা ওনার যে সমস্ত ওয়ার্ক আছে সেই সব জায়গাগুলোকে উনি স্ট্রংলি কাজ করে উনি আরো স্ট্রং হয়েছেন। উনি ওনার যে সমস্ত প্রবলেম গুলো ছিল সেগুলোকে ওভারকাম করে উনি নিজেকে রিশেপ করতে পেরেছেন, নিজেকে একটা জায়গায় নিতে পেরেছেন। সিমিলারলি আমাদের সিও মিস্টার ইয়াশ মুফারি, উনিও বিভিন্ন রকমের অ্যাডভার্সিটি চ্যালেঞ্জের মধ্য দিয়ে যাচ্ছেন, বাট উনি এত একজন আহ মানে বিজ্ঞ বা বলবো যে লিডার, যে উনি কিন্তু কোনো কিছুতেই ভেঙে পড়েননি। রেদার উনি কিভাবে রেজিলিয়েন্স অর্থাৎ ধৈর্য সহকারে ইন্টিগ্রিটি এবং নিজের কাজকে নিজের গোলে পৌঁছাতে হবে, সেই জায়গায় কিন্তু উনি হি ইজ ভেরি অ্যাক্টিভ এবং হি ইজ ওয়ার্কিং দ্যাট। সো ওনার কাছ থেকে আমাদের অনেক কিছু শেখার আছে। উনি সবসময় ওনার যে গোল, যে সারা ওয়ার্ল্ডে মানুষের লাইফ চেঞ্জিং এর যে একটি বলবো যে দায়িত্ব ওনার উপরে, সেই কাজটি উনি কিভাবে করতে পারেন, কারো কোনো কথা বা কারো কোনো পোস্ট বা কারো কোনো কিছুতে উনি কান না দিয়ে বা চোখ না দিয়ে উনি কিন্তু ওনার যে উদ্দেশ্য সেটার দিকে কিন্তু কাজ করে যাচ্ছেন। সো অলওয়েজ কিপ ফোকাসিং। এবং আহ, এই যে অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা প্রতিকূলতা, এটা কিন্তু ইন্টেনশনাল নয়, এটা কিন্তু ন্যাচারালি আসে। বাট এটাকে আমাদের ন্যাচারালি ফোকাস করতে হবে এবং সবসময় আমাদের যে মাইন্ডসেট, আমাদের যে মনের দৃঢ়তা, এটা যদি সঠিক থাকে, তো যে কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ, যে কোনো অ্যাডভার্সিটিকে আমরা ওভারকাম করে আমরা আমাদের টার্গেটে পৌঁছাতে পারবো। So thank you, Norel. Thank you so much. I mean, I've tried a little to interpret for our local community. I don't know I could that exactly, but I tried. Thank you so much, Norel. Now we have with us our great friend or special guest, Zin Aliba, and I'm sure Zin Aliba will highlight the topic with so many examples. So, Jean, now the microphone is yours, stage is yours. Go ahead.
Dhanavad, Engineer Sushanta, it's so great to be here with everybody. Ami Akane Tomar Shate Takte Perikup Kushi. Just always so happy to be here with you all. And I wanted to thank Kopal for those great practical steps that you can take to overcome adversity. And I wanted to start with a list of individuals from across the world who have faced adversity and went on to make profound impact on humanity. And Narelle already beautifully started with, pardon me for my cough, with our CEO, who is just a perfect example of someone who has overcome and is overcoming great adversity and is going to have a great impact on mankind. So, pardon me one second. I'm going to. Ooh, the weather has changed here. Forgive me. So this list of people that I want to start with, they're just regular people who, like Narelle said, they just decided to never give up, to keep going, to transform their experience into something positive. And I'm going to go down this just to give you an idea of the different types of adversity people have experienced that are really extreme, but they've used it to give something back to humanity. And the first one is one of my favorites, and that's Nick Wojciech, he was born without any arms and legs, and yet he used a fabulous sense of humor and a deep sense of faith to overcome that and to become a great global motivational speaker and just inspire millions of people all around the world. Just absolutely amazing human being. Another is Temple Grandin, who I have a soft spot for. She was diagnosed with autism in the 1950s. And that was a time when people with autism were very often put into institutions because people didn't know how to handle the unique way they looked at the world. But she struggled with communication, with sensitivity issues, with bullying, and all sorts of challenges. But with her mother's support, she was able to overcome it by leaning into her unique gifts. And she's now a professor, an author, and a global speaker on animal welfare and autism. So that's someone who could have just been, set aside and not been able to develop her gifts, but she pushed through. She had the support of her mom and just went on to do amazing things and still is. Another classic example is Helen Keller, who was deaf and blind from a young age and went on to become a prolific author and advocated, she's no longer with us, for people with disabilities and social justice. So imagine being deaf and blind and overcoming that challenge. And again, she had the support of a fabulous teacher, Annie Sullivan. So that community comes into play. Another is Bethany Hamilton. And this is a young woman who, at 13 years old, lost her arm in a shark attack. She was a professional surfer, competed in competitions, and she lost an arm. And she overcame that, worked through her pain, overcame her fear. Can you imagine the fear? She went back into the water, reclaimed her position as a professional surfer, and became a motivational speaker, and again inspires people all over the world. She could have given up, but she didn't. And the last example I have is Malala Yousafzai, who was at 15 years old shot by the Taliban for advocating for girls' education, and she survived. She became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate, and her fund now supports girls' education around the world. So these are people that experienced really extreme challenges, and maybe most of us would have given up, would have played the victim, and just use that as something to keep us from moving forward, but they didn't. So how did they do it? This is the key. And Narelle already addressed some of these beautiful traits. There are some patterns that have emerged with people who have been able to overcome adversity and go on to make an impact. And there are 6 different ways I want to talk about. The first is that they find meaning in their suffering. And that means that they reflect on their experience. They see it as a source of wisdom and motivation. They don't just say, oh, this happened to me. They're like, why did this happen? And what can I learn from this? And they choose, again, not to be a victim, but to be a victor. And it's a change of mindset. The next is that they channel, and again, Narelle mentioned this, they channel pain into purpose. They use it as fuel. And Ash Mufar is a perfect example of this. They also connect with core values, and Kopel mentioned this. So when things get stripped down to the essential, when everything is taken away, the rug is pulled out from underneath you, all of a sudden the only things that matter are family, faith, freedom, justice, serving others. These things, everything gets stripped down. So you can reconnect with those core values and use it to help you focus going forward. For a lot of people, these challenges and hardships actually make their life so much better because they're not bogged down with these unimportant things of life. All of a sudden, everything becomes clear. Narelle, perfect example of someone who overcame so much, and now she has a clear path forward. She's doing exactly what she was born to do, just like Ash. Another one is they find strength in community. So if you have people around you who have had similar experiences, or there are support groups, or you have a supportive family, look at this, our company's family around the world. We know when each other are ill, we support each other, we pray for each other, we help each other financially when we can. That's a community that can help you overcome adversity and go on to make a positive impact. And a lot of times you can do it collectively when you have a community around you, and you can have an even greater impact. Another is they start small. They don't say, I'm going to bounce right back into the way I was. No, they say, like look at someone like Bethany Hamilton again. She lost her arm. She couldn't surf the way that she used to. She had to rebalance her body. She had to learn, regain her strength. So she started small, doing baby steps, exercises, and things like that. So we can do the same. We never give up. Every day, do something small, something positive that's going to move you in the direction of healing, in the direction of your purpose. And then the last one is that these people give themselves permission to grow. And by that, I mean that when you have a challenge like this, it can completely reshape your identity because you're not the person you were before. And you can either give up and say, I only wanted to be that person, and because I can't, then my life has no meaning anymore. You give yourself this opportunity to evolve into this new thing, a better thing, because of the adversity, because of the hardship. You're stronger, you're more resilient, you have a clearer purpose, you have probably a newfound community, a supportive one around you. So these are things that these people have done. And again, they were regular people thrown into extraordinary circumstances. And each of us, like Engineer Sushanta said, each of us have our challenges. It could be financial, it could be health-wise, it could be relationships, it could be your working career, house repairs, any kind of challenges that people might have, including being in a company like we are right now and not knowing, having the uncertainty of not knowing exactly when or in what appearance this new company is going to be. For some people, I find it very refreshing and exciting. But for some people, that there's a lot of anxiety around that. So that's an adversity of a sort. So we all are overcoming these things, and we can choose, like Narelle said, it is a choice. And the only person who can make that choice is you, is me. It's nobody else's choice. You can either choose to have a good attitude about it, choose to move forward, or fall back into victimhood. And it's a simple choice. It's not always easy. It really depends on a lot of things. If you have support around you, it's much simpler. You feel encouraged every day. But, some people might say, constantly be reminding you of your plight and your injury or your illness or your disability or whatever. So what you want to do is find the people that uplift you and support you and have the same mindset, that positive, ever forward mindset. And it's going to put you in a position of success, overcoming your adversity. And so I just had one thing to say in Bengali, and I hope I do this correctly, and that is, Amra amader challenge guli iti bachok upaye otikram korte pari pachondoti amader. And I hope that was, we can overcome our challenges in a positive way. The choice is ours. And so I look forward to some other folks speaking on the topic. I hope it was a good one today. I absolutely loved what you said, Narelle. Boy, you're talking from such a beautiful experience. And I know it wasn't easy to go through it, and it never is. But boy, look at what's come out of it. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. So thank you so much, Engineer Shishanta. Dhanabad.
Thank you. Thank you, Jean. Thank you so much for your very practical speech with so many examples how they overcame their problems, their adversity. It's a reality. Zin, definitely I'll take 2-3 minutes to translate it into Bengali. So I think that you will have that patience, those who are not from Bengali community. We have so many friends from India. I request Ajay Prasad, you will take some note so you can share in Hindi. Ajay Prasad, you can share in Hindi what Narelle, Zin, they are sharing so that your community, Indian community, they can understand. বাট ইন বেঙ্গলি ফর আর বেঙ্গলি কমিউনিটি আমি খুব সংক্ষেপে আপনাদের একটু উনি যেটা বলেছেন তার সামারিটা আপনাদের সাথে শেয়ার করছি। ফাইনালি একদম লাস্ট ফিনিশিং যেটা বাংলা সেন্টেন্সে উনি বলেছেন যে আমরা আমাদের চ্যালেঞ্জ ইতিবাচক ভাবে অতিক্রম করতে পারি। অর্থাৎ যে কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ আসুক না কেন সেটা আমরা পজিটিভ মাইন্ডসেটটাকে পজিটিভ রেখে সেই চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলোকে যদি আমরা মোকাবেলা করি তাহলে যে কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জ আমাদের লাইফে, আমাদের ব্যবসা, আমাদের সামাজিক, আমাদের পারিবারিক, অর্থনৈতিক যে ধরনের চ্যালেঞ্জ আসুক না কেন সেই চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলোকে অতিক্রম করা সম্ভব। এবং আমি একটু নিচের দিক দিয়ে যাচ্ছি, শেষ দিক দিয়ে। এবং অ্যাডভার্সিটি আমাদের বা চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলো আমাদের যে লাইফে আসবে এটাই স্বাভাবিক। যদি চ্যালেঞ্জ না আসে বুঝতে হবে যে আমি স্বাভাবিকভাবে গ্রো করছি না। চ্যালেঞ্জ ছাড়া কেউ গ্রো করতে পারে না, কিন্তু চয়েস হচ্ছে আমাদের, পছন্দ হচ্ছে আমাদের সেই চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলোকে আমরা কিভাবে মোকাবেলা করব। অর্থাৎ কিভাবে আমি পজিটিভ থেকে, অর্থাৎ আমার যে টার্গেট, আমার যে ফোকাস, আমার যে গোল, সেই জায়গার দিকে আমি দৃঢ় থেকে কিভাবে এই চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলোকে মোকাবেলা করব, দ্যাট ইজ মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এবং উনি যেটা বলছেন যে আমাদের সিও মিস্টার অ্যাশ, উনি একজন পারফেক্ট এক্সাম্পল। এই যে চ্যালেঞ্জ বা এই যে অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা প্রবলেম গুলো, প্রতিকূলতাকে কিভাবে মোকাবেলা করতে হয় তা কিন্তু আমাদের সিও মিস্টার অ্যাশ মুফারের কাছ থেকে আমরা শিখতে পারি। আমরা জানি বা আমরা ফিল করি যে কোম্পানি কত বেশি চ্যালেঞ্জের মধ্য দিয়ে, প্রতিকূলতার মধ্য দিয়ে গত কয়েক বছর, বলবো কয়েক মাস না, আমি বলবো যে অলমোস্ট প্রায় 1.5-2 বছর চ্যালেঞ্জের মধ্য দিয়ে যাচ্ছে। চ্যালেঞ্জের মধ্যে সাধারণত যে কোনো মানুষ, যে কোনো সিও বা যে কোনো ওনার, যে কোনো লিডার, তারা কিন্তু হয় পালিয়ে যায়, না ভেঙে পড়ে, কিছু একটা হয়, বিজনেস কন্টিনিউ করতে পারে না। এত কিছু চ্যালেঞ্জের মধ্যে থেকেও উনি কিন্তু যে ওনার যে মানে কি বলবো, ওনার যে ইয়ে ছিল যে সারা পৃথিবীতে মানুষের ভাগ্যের, আই চেঞ্জ লাইফ অফ হিউম্যান। তো এই যে মানুষের ভাগ্যের পরিবর্তন ঘটানোর জন্য ওনার যে টার্গেট, ওনার যে মাইন্ডসেট, সেই জায়গায় কিন্তু উনি দৃঢ় থেকে উনি নিঃশব্দে কে কি বলছে সেগুলোকে কানে না নিয়ে উনি ওনার কাজ চালিয়ে যাচ্ছেন। এবং জিন আলিফা বলছেন যে উনি খুব এটাকে নেগেটিভলি দেখছেন না, উনি খুব পজিটিভলি দেখছেন যে যাই হচ্ছে না কেন, যাই ঘটুক না কেন, সেই সমস্ত ঘটনার মধ্যেও অ্যাশ খুব দৃঢ়ভাবে তার যে লক্ষ্য, সেই লক্ষ্যে পৌঁছানোর জন্য কিন্তু কাজ করে যাচ্ছে। এবং উনি বলছেন যে আমরা আশা করছি হয়তো খুব দ্রুত আমরা কোনো পজিটিভ বা আমাদের ফেভারেবল যেটা আমরা এক্সপেক্ট করছি সেরকম কোনো ঘোষণা আমাদের সিও মিস্টার অ্যাশের কাছ থেকে আমরা পেতে পারি। উনি কতগুলো পয়েন্ট বলেছেন, যে 6টা পয়েন্ট, যে 6টা পয়েন্টে কিভাবে আমরা এই প্রতিকূল অবস্থায় নিজেদেরকে আমরা মানে সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে নিতে পারি। যে কিছু বলছে যে মিনিংফুল সাফারিং, অর্থাৎ যে সমস্ত লাইফে আমাদের ঘটছে সেগুলোকে কেন ঘটছে, কখন ঘটছে, কিভাবে আমরা মোকাবেলা করব, সেগুলো কিন্তু আমাদের সাফারিং এর মাধ্যমে আমরা শিখতে পারি। তারপর হচ্ছে যে উনি বলছেন যে কোর ভ্যালু, আমরা যাই করি না কেন আমাদের যে কোর ভ্যালু সেটা ঠিক থাকতে হবে। স্ট্রেংথ অফ কমিউনিটি, এই যে আমার যখন অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা চ্যালেঞ্জ গুলো আসে, সেই চ্যালেঞ্জের সময় আমার আশেপাশে যারা আছে তারা আমাকে কতটা সাপোর্ট করছে সেটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট। স্টার্ট স্মল, মানে খুব ছোট কিছু দিয়ে শুরু করা যেতে পারে। এবং পারমিশন টু গ্রো, অর্থাৎ এই যে অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা সেই সময় আমাদেরকে গ্রো করতে, সামনে থেকে এগিয়ে যেতে অনেক কিছু সাহায্য করে। উনি কয়েকটি এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছেন, তার ভিতরে দেখেন উনি ওনার আর্ম বা ওনার যে শরীরের অংশ সেগুলোকে উনি লস করেছিলেন, তারপরেও সেখান থেকে উনি আস্তে আস্তে করে নিজেকে কিন্তু সমাজে উনি প্রতিষ্ঠিত করেছেন। এবং উনি এখন খুব বড় মোটিভেশনাল স্পিকার। তারপরে মিস হেলেনের কথা বলেছেন, মিস হেলেন, উনি ডিফ অ্যান্ড ব্লাইন্ড অর্থাৎ বধির এবং অন্ধ ছিলেন, তারপরেও সমাজে সে কিন্তু খুব নিজেকে প্রতিষ্ঠিত করেছে, এই প্রতিকূলতাকে সে কিন্তু জয় করেছে। তারপরে মালালা, আমরা জানি মালালা ফ্রম পাকিস্তান, যে তার যে এডুকেশন ফাইট, সেটাকে রুখে দিতে মানুষ তাকে শুট করেছিল, গুলি করেছিল, তার সে সেটাকেও সে অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে সেই প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যেও কিন্তু তার যে টার্গেট এডুকেশন ফর এভরিওয়ান, সেটাকে কিন্তু হিজ শি ইজ টেকিং ফরওয়ার্ড, এবং শি ইজ দ্য ইয়ংগেস্ট নোবেল লরিয়েট। সো দিজ আর দ্য live examples. So whatever is happened in our, whatever comes in our life, we should calm, quiet, and take action to against the challenge or to overcome that challenge. This is the practical life, and without challenge, life can't go so smooth. We can't expect a smooth life without any challenge. And so, any business, any person, in everywhere, there must, there will have challenge, but we should not broke ourselves with any challenge. We should rather accept any challenge. We will face that adversity and we will move forward for a purposeful path. That is the way to reach to our goal. This is life. So thank you so much, Jean. I have tried my level best to interpret to our community. I don't know whether I could or not. Yet, so those who are in our audience, if anyone interested to speak on the topic, I'd request to raise your hand. Everyone is welcome to speak on the topic. If anyone interested, please keep raise your hand. Definitely, I'll allow to speak on the topic. আপনারা যারা বাংলায় শুনছেন, কেউ যদি চান বাংলায় আজকের এই টপিকের উপরে কথা বলবেন, আপনারা হ্যান্ড রেজ করতে পারেন। আমি আপনাদেরকে শুনবো এবং সেটা আমি ইংরেজিতে ট্রান্সলেট করব। By this time, I request Ajay Prasad from India. So you can speak in Hindi and you can also translate in Hindi that what Narelle and Jean shared. Ajay Prasad from India.
थैंक यू सर। आपने हमें इस मंच पर आमंत्रित किया, इसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हृदय से। और इस मंच पर विराजमान हमारे जितने भी ऑन पैसिव के फैमिली हैं, खास करके हमारे चीफ गेस्ट जीन अलीवा सिस्टर, जो मैं उनके काफ़ी फॉलो करता हूं, और तमाम इस मंच पर विराजमान सभी को मैं सादर चरण स्पर्श और दंडवत। सभी को ऑन पैसिव नमस्कार। मैं सेल्फ अजय प्रसाद फ्रॉम झारखंड। और अपने कार्यक्रम के दौरान आप लोगों ने जितनी भी बात रखी सर, मैं उसकी काफ़ी सराहना करता हूं, और अपने सीईओ साहब का और तमाम ऑन पैसिव के टेक्निकल टीम का धन्यवाद करता हूं, जो उन्होंने एक संघर्ष की गाथा को इसे प्रदर्शित किया है, और पूरे मानव जगत में इसको लेके अपलिफ्ट ह्यूमैनिटी के रूप में हमारा जन्म होने जा रहा है सर। संघर्ष तो इंसान ही करते हैं, संघर्ष नहीं तो फिर सफलता का संघर्ष तो होना ही है। और आज जो यहाँ हम सारे लोग एकत्रित, ये ऑन पैसिव की फैमिली जो मिली है, ये ब्लेसिंग फैमिली है। पूरे विश्व ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से हमें यहाँ लोग मिले हैं, एक दूसरे से प्यार मोहब्बत से हम बातें लुटाते हैं। और दूसरी बात कहना चाहूँगा सर, आप सभी को पूरी भगवान जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा की हार्दिक बधाई और बहुत बहुत शुभकामना देता हूँ। छोटी सी जिंदगी है, हर बात में खुश रहो, जो चेहरे का पास ना हो तो उसकी आवाज से खुश रहो, कोई रूठा हो तो आपसे उसको अंदाज में खुश रहो, जो लौट के नहीं आने वाला उसके याद में खुश रहो, कल किसने देखा है आपने आज में खुश रहो। हद से ज्यादा खुशी और हद से ज्यादा गम कभी किसी से मत बताओ, क्योंकि जिंदगी में लोग हद से ज्यादा खुशी होने पर नजर और हद से ज्यादा गम होने पर नमक जरूर लगाते हैं। तो आज की ये थी सर मुख्य सारांश और विषय, जिस पर बातों पर चर्चाएं हो रही है, और जो जानकारी हमारे चीफ गेस्ट के द्वारा दी जा रही है, जीन अलीवा सिस्टर के द्वारा, और जितने भी यहाँ हमारे प्रवक्तागण हैं, हमारे ऑन पैसिव की फैमिली है, मैं उनसे काफी प्यार करता हूं सर। और दिन रात अपने इस कार्यक्रम में जहां तक हमसे समय बन पड़ता है, चल पड़ता है, इसके लिए सभी की सेवा भावना से यहाँ काम करते हैं सर। अपने भी मैं 1 घंटे का कार्यक्रम चलाता हूँ, जिसमें सीओ साहब के लिए, उनकी फैमिली के लिए, जो माटी सर ने बताया था सभी को प्रार्थनाओं में रखिए, उसके लिए मैं दिन रात प्रार्थना करता हूँ। और उसके लिए आप तमाम ऑन पैसिव फैमिली के लिए प्रार्थना करता हूँ। जो मेरा प्रार्थना का भाव होता है सर, अपने गुरुदेव से और परम पिता परमात्मा से, अल्लाह ईश्वर वाहेगुरु से, जो उसके लिए मैं प्रार्थना करता हूँ, वो प्रार्थना आप लोगों के बीच में उपस्थापित करता हूँ सर। मेरा इसमें खुशी मिलती है हमें कि हम तमाम लोगों के लिए परम पिता परमात्मा ने जो हमें जीवन दिया है उसे मैं सार्थक करता हूँ। गुरुरे ब्रह्मा गुरुरे विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ये मेरा भाव रहता है सर, अपने सीओ साहब के लिए, उनकी फैमिली के लिए, तमाम ऑन पैसिव फैमिली के लिए। ये क्योंकि हम ह्यूमन पर्सन है सर, इस जीवन में कुछ ही दिनों के लिए यहाँ पृथ्वी पर मेरा जीवन है, हम क्यों नहीं पूरे दुनिया के हर चीजों से प्यार करें, मोहब्बत करें। यही तो हमारे सीओ साहब ने सिखाया है कि हम इस पृथ्वी पर जितने भी प्राणी हैं और पशु पक्षी नर नारी जितने भी हैं, सभी से मोहब्बत करना हमें सिखाया है सर। काफी हम भाग्यशाली लोग हैं जो हम इस कंपनी के पार्ट है सर। हम नित्य दिन अपने सीओ का धन्यवाद देते हैं, और जो क्रिस सर माटी सर आके हमें जानकारी देते हैं, वहां भी मैं रहता हूं सर चैट में, और अपने कार्यक्रम को नित्य दिन मैं 40 मिनट 45 मिनट 1 घंटे चलाता हूं, और अपने सीओ साहब के लिए प्रार्थना करता हूं सर, उनकी फैमिली के लिए प्रार्थना करता हूं सर। ये मेरा विचार है सर। और जो भी परिस्थिति बनेगी सर, हम अपने कंपनी के साथ और अपने सीओ के साथ और तमाम ऑन पैसिव फैमिली के साथ कंधा से कंधा मिलाकर एकजुट होकर हम खड़े हुए हैं। तो मैं अपनी वाणी को सर ज्यादा ना बोलते हुए आप लोग से सर मार्गदर्शन लेता हूँ, जो भी विचार मिलता है मैं अपनी वाणी को यहाँ विराम देना चाहूंगा सर। शो इन इट टू विन इट ओवर टू योर होस्ट। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू, गॉड ब्लेस यू।
Wow, what a powerful space, my dear friend অজয়, thank you so much. আমাদের বন্ধু অজয় ফ্রম ইন্ডিয়া, উনি হিন্দিতে যে বক্তব্য দিলেন, সেটা আমি চেষ্টা করছি বাংলা এবং ইংরেজিতে বলার। ইংরেজিতেই বলি যাতে করে সবাই শুনতে পারে। ফার্স্ট অফ অল, হি স্টার্টেড উইথ a statement that he is a great follower of Zin Aliva. Actually, he's not only one, so many founding members, and we all are the follower of Zane, Narelle, and so many people. Actually, we are follower to each other. That's the great thing that have been listened from our company, from our CEO. It's a great return to us. So first, he has thanked our CEO and the technical team. Even so many adversities, so many challenges they are facing, still they are focusing on their goal to uplift humanity across the globe. That is great. Whatever is happening, whatever the challenges they are facing, they are not stuck up for that challenges. They are growing, they are moving forward to their target, that is uplifting humanity. That is the great things. So another thing is he's very grateful for our on-passive family. Worldwide, there's a great family. We are loving to each other with integrity. We are sharing to each other. So we are really happy having a family like on-passive family. And believe on God. Today is a Jagannath Jatra. So we all are the believers of our Lord, of our Almighty. And I'm sure that our God, that our belief will bring us, will take us to a good position. Whatever the adversity, whatever the challenges comes, we'll overcome those. Our God, our Lord, our Almighty will take us to a right place, that we all together, under leadership of our CEO, will uplift humanity across the globe. He's whatever the situation is, he always follows the unpassive news. Whatever the situation arises, he will remain with unpassive, with our CEO, with our community, with our business. He will never deviate from his target. So he prayed for all of us, especially our CEO and his family, and our elder brother Marty Digarmo. He was in hospital, now he came back. So we are really happy. So he has prayed for all of us. And he mentioned that our CEO teaches us how to love people, how to love people. So that's a great return from our CEO. So we all are with our CEO Ash, whatever the situation is, we are sure that he will do something that will be the better cause of human being on this earth. So thank you. That was his speech. I tried to translate as much as I can. So if anyone interested to speak on the topic, I request, I'll invite you. Please raise your hand. Otherwise, we'll listen Narelle for her finishing line, because it is almost one and I think one and a half on a, yeah, yes, almost to 2 a.m. Almost 2 a.m. Yeah, almost 2 a.m. Thank you, Nor. So I request you to share your final or finishing lines on the topic.
Thank you so much, Engineer Shashante, for welcoming me here, and welcome back, everybody. AJ, you set my heart on fire. What you spoke about, absolutely no idea, but I presume that you were trying to translate what myself and Jean had spoken about, which is not always easy, but you gave us a beautiful song in there as well. So thank you so much. It always takes me a little bit to unwind when somebody fires me up. Usually every night. But thank you so much for that. Now, there's a couple of things I did write down. Remember, Ash is still here. One of the things that I have to keep, that I want to sort of share is Ash is still here. There's so many people out there that are worried, concerned. You've got to look at where your mindset is, where you're watching TV, where you're looking at everything on social media or reading everything. That's where your mind's going to stay. Negativity breeds negativity. Okay? If you're stuck in that, you need to change that. You need to change that mindset, those thoughts. We are still here. The other thing is, you spoke about like coming through adversities and things like that. When I thought about that, and when Jean was talking, and thank you, Jean, you shared some beautiful people that have come through those adversities. They were just normal, average people, just like each and every one of us. Okay, I'm just a normal, average person, and for a while there, I thought I was very below average. Okay, and when I was changing, because that's everything took all of my might. Old me was kicking and screaming, going, no, 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 no. No, you will not go forward and change who you are. You're going to stay back here in that victim. Okay, and I tell you, it takes a lot of strength, particularly because of what I had come through. Okay, it took all of my might, and I did a lot of that alone. And that's why I have this probably more strength or more purpose. And the other thing that was said just then is love one another. If you're a believer or not, in the Bible, it reads about, having faith and trust and all of those things. But the greatest of them all is love. All you need to do is to love on somebody, and start with yourself. We spoke about this the other night, Jean. Hey, that self-talk, that love, that try and believe, trust in yourself. You were put here for a reason and a purpose, and that purpose is to move forward, to keep stepping up, to keep going forward, to have that strength. You have it there inside of you. I know a lot of my posts the last couple of days have been about loving yourself and love, and these things come up for me for a reason. It may not be just for me. It may be for somebody out there reading, somebody out there who's listening, You need to start loving who you are. You're all beautiful, amazing, and very worthy people, and you are definitely enough. So thank you once again for allowing me. I hope I didn't go on too much. I just had it gets into me, and then I've got to get it out. So thank you once again. You're all beautiful, and I love you. God bless you all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Narelle, for your beautiful finishing lines, special lines. Thank you so much. We are seeing on hand raised. Darla, please keep raising. I'll go to you. I'll come to you. Just a moment. So, Narelle যেটা শেয়ার করলেন, ফাইনালি উনি বলছেন যে আমাদের সিও অ্যাশ, হি ইজ উইথ আস, হি ইজ হিয়ার। উনি কোথাও যাননি, উনি আমাদের সাথে আছেন। উনি ওনার কাজ করছে, ওনার যে কমিটমেন্ট, ওনার যে প্রমিস, আমরা শিওর যে উনি সেটা মেনটেন করবেন। আমাদের ভিতরে অনেকেই আছেন ওরিড, টেন্সড বিভিন্ন ভাবে, বিভিন্ন রকম সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে বিভিন্ন রকম নেগেটিভ মেসেজ আমরা দেখছি। বাট ইউর মাইন্ডসেট ইজ মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট। যে মাইন্ডসেট, আপনি যদি নেগেটিভকে অ্যাট্রাক্ট করেন তাহলে নেগেটিভ আপনার লাইফে আসবে, বাট আপনি যদি অলওয়েজ পজিটিভ থাকেন, পজিটিভ আপনার লাইফে আসবে। আপনি অ্যাভারেজ লাইফে অ্যাভারেজ মানুষের মতো বা সাধারণ মানুষের মতো নিজেকে চিন্তা করবেন না, নিজেকে একটু স্পেশাল চিন্তা করে যে কোনো চ্যালেঞ্জেসকে মোকাবেলা করার জন্য থাকবেন। ফেথ অ্যান্ড ট্রাস্ট মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আমরা যে কোম্পানিতে আছি, যে মানুষটার সাথে কাজ করছি, তার উপরে ট্রাস্ট থাকা, তার উপরে বিশ্বাস থাকা, এটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এবং লাভ ভালোবাসা থাকা উচিত, যাতে করে সে আমাদের সবাইকে সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে পারে। ফাইনালি উনি বলছেন ট্রাস্টিং অন ইয়োর সেলফ। ইউ হ্যাভ টু ট্রাস্ট ইয়োর সেলফ, you have to have your confidence on yourself, then you can move forward, you can find a purposeful path forward. So keep going forward, সামনের দিকে এগিয়ে চলুন। We all are, উনি বলছেন you are really worthy, so keep forward, keep going, keep moving forward. So thank you, Narelle, thank you so much. Now we'll listen to our friend Darla Featherstone. Okay, please come on. Darla,
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we are ready. Please go ahead.
Great. So Narelle just said something really
So
great.
I request you, Darla, please introduce yourself. I actually don't know you very well, so I request you to kindly please introduce
Darla
yourself.
Featherstone. I've been in on passive for a couple years now, and I'm from the USA. And I really like what you guys are doing here. And Narelle just said something very important about how we should trust.
We are hearing an echo from your side. Could you please check your microphone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that is.
Okay, go
very weird.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. I just wanted to say Narelle said that we should trust ourselves, and I do trust myself. And on passive is a pyramid scheme being sued by the SEC. Why are we trusting a man that broke the law? Why do you guys keep coming back to this scam? I think you should probably stop promoting it. It's been 7 years, guys. Come on. Why do you keep muting me? If
Can you throw her out or remove?
It's a scam, guys. I've been telling you.
Not a scam.
I'm trying to, and I can't remove her.
It has to be who's ever the host.
Dubai police. Dubai police.
Who's the host? Engineer Shashante?
Yeah, she needs to be removed.
You keep muting her. I'll try and see if I can remove her somehow. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Just come up. She's removed.
Okay,
yeah, I had a bad feeling.
I removed her. She was sharing some negative things, so she's not with us. So, my dear friends, thank you so much. Yes, your trust, your faith a person who is leading us on a company, on a big business that will change yourself, change your life. You have to have that trust, that confidence. I'm sure then you will win in your life. So, Zin, for your finishing line, please.
Sure. Thank you so much, Engineer Sushanta. Well, we just experienced a perfect example of adversity. There are people out there that are not going to understand what we're about, that we know what we have, and it doesn't matter what the world thinks or what that individual thinks. We have experienced the presence, the words, the actions of Ash Mufara. We know who he is as a man, and it doesn't matter what other people, so that's what other people think or say. And so this is a perfect example. We can choose to be affected by that, or we can choose to absolutely ignore it, rise above it, laugh at it, because these same people are going to be coming back when they see what we create in the world, and they will be eating their words. But I wanted to actually end on a super positive note, because Engineer Sushanta, you mentioned Marty, and he, the names I gave before were maybe a little bit removed from us. They're big public speakers now. They might seem like they're big names in the world. But Marty DeGarmo is our brother, and he faced some serious adversity with his health, extremely, very scary. And he had the wherewithal and the wisdom to reach out to us, his family, and say, please help me to overcome this. Please pray for me. Let's work together, because he realized that the mission that we're on is too important not to be here. We know how much our CEO cherishes his friendship with Marty, and how important Marty is to this mission. So here's an example of someone who was really on the brink of death. I will say it. He was really there, and he had to really work hard, change his diet, his behavior. He went through all sorts of tests, all of this adversity and hardship. He did not let it take him down. He chose victory. He chose to triumph over it. And what is he doing? Today, he's back on his daily lives, and he's making posters for all of us to use for the next phase. He is not skipping a beat. This is a perfect, real world, very close to us example of someone who is overcoming adversity and finding that purposeful path forward. I know that's hard to say. It's a mouthful. So thank you, Marty, for being that example so close to us that we can follow. And if we're encountering something, we know we can reach out to the family here and say, you know what? I know I can do this. I know I have it in me to do this, but it will be so much better if you help me through it. If you encourage me, if you pray for me, if you do all of these things, and we can form that community, which we know will help us to have that collective impact, which will be even stronger. So that's what I wanted to add. Engineer Sushanta, thank you so much for this platform. It's absolutely amazing. Such a loving, supportive community here in Bangladesh, India, all around the world, Australia, everyone that's represented here, certainly the US. And it's just an honor to be here on this journey with you all. Thank you. Dhanavad.
Thank you. Thank you, Jean. Thank you so much for your kind support always, all the ways. Thank you so much. জিন যেটা বলছে যে আমাদের ভিতরে আমরা দেখেন আমরা কোন ধরনের অ্যাডভার্সিটি বা চ্যালেঞ্জ ফেস করছি, যে আমাদের ভিতরে কিছু নেগেটিভ পিপল আছে, some of people, some of friends are negative on our business, on our company. This is the adversity we are facing too. But এই যে অ্যাডভার্সিটি, এই যে চ্যালেঞ্জ, এটাকে আমাদের যে পজিটিভনেস, এটা দিয়ে আমাদেরকে মোকাবেলা করতে হবে, এবং উই হ্যাভ টু অ্যাভয়েড দোজ কাইন্ড অফ পিপল, বাট উই শুড শেয়ার দেম দ্য positivity, the impact, the future, the what our company is thinking, what our CEO is doing. We definitely share to them. If they are positive, they understand the situation, it's okay. Otherwise we must or we should avoid them. সেটা বলছেন তারপরে বলছেন যে উনি একটা এক্সাম্পল, যেটা বলছেন যে রিয়েল এক্সাম্পল, সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের গ্রেট ব্রাদার অর এল্ডার ব্রাদার মার্টি ডিগারমো। Marty Digarmo, oh my God, he's a person. He's a great source of our energy. Even at his age, whatever he is doing, that's a great example. If we can follow him, we all will be hero. There is no doubt. So আমরা জানি যে he had a health challenge long time, উনি হসপিটালে ছিলেন, হসপিটালে থেকেছেন, এবং হসপিটালে থেকে আমাদের সবার জন্য বলেছেন তার জন্য প্রার্থনা করতে, এবং প্রেয়ার ইজ সো পাওয়ারফুল, সো স্ট্রং। নাও ইয়েস্টারডে হি কেম ব্যাক ফ্রম হসপিটাল, উনি হসপিটাল থেকে ফিরে এসেছেন। এবং আওয়ার সিও, ইউ সি, আওয়ার সিও, হি ওয়েন্ট টু হিজ হাউস টু cheers them, to nourish them, to make them more energetic, so that they can come out from the challenge. Our CEO, he personally visited his house or his family. Can you imagine how human centric person Mr. Ash is? I'm sure he wants to uh, help each and everyone, but that is quite impossible. He wants to meet, he wants to do for everyone, but he has also limitations. He has to go through some process. Without that, he can't do directly anything. But it was possible because within US, and we know the contribution of Marty and also Chris Johnson. Whatever they are doing, oh my God, I think they are doing their tremendous job. We are really, really grateful to them. They are doing a lot for our community. So he is now in normal life. Even yesterday he came back from hospital. I think today we saw another posters. He's making poster for our community, for our company. This is the enthusiasm. This is the positivity. This is the action, real action from internal mindset. So thank you so much. I must thank all the participants, all the speakers, those who have shared, and those who have listened. I thank all of you for participating this webinar. But I'm sorry, maybe next 2 weeks I will not be in the country, so we again may lose our great friends. But no worry, whenever I'm available, definitely we'll meet. Whatever we discuss, that's, but most important, most matters to me, that we are meeting to each other, we are sharing our thought, that makes us more energetic. Finally, I like to ask a question, not question, I like to share something. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. Zeen and Narelle, you are so devoted, so positive to our company. I don't know how much I am, but I think I am also very much devoted to the company, and I'm sure that our CEO Ash will do something better that average people can't do. He will do something special. So everything needs time. We have to have that patience. We should give time to our CEO, that he will do something to uplift humanity. Narelle and Jane, you know that very recently, or from few days back, I'm seeing some post in the social media that some people are mentioning the dates. That is 24th June, 24th July. Something is happening. These are happening. These are going on. But I think all those are fake. We will believe only our CEO and our back office. That is our only source of our real source of information. Whatever our leaders are saying, even our leaders are saying, they are giving some hints. Say yesterday or day before yesterday, Chris Johnson said that Ash will come soon on live and will announce something. That is a news. That maybe, but it's not anything that will happen tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We should not think like that. But one thing, if we keep in our mind, on the second meeting, our CEO clearly mentioned, very clearly mentioned in a single sentence, he said, we'll go to our next phase after dissolving ACC case. before dissolving our SSC matter, we are not going to our next phase. That was the reply of one sentence, because so many people were curious to know when we are going to our next phase. And he replied in a single sentence that once our SSC matter is resolved, then we'll go for next phase. So I understand, but I believe that we have to wait to be resolved our SSC matter. Oh my God, what a great surprise. Oh my God, my dear elder brother, my dear brother Marty, you are most welcome, sir. Nice to see you. We are really thankful. We are grateful. So, and happy to see you that you are now back from your from hospital. You are now with us. We are really happy. We have prayed for you. We always praying for those who are suffering. So it's a good community, good family. We always like to be a great family members. So we are really happy having you. So I request you, please, if you share something. Brother Marty. Here, oh, sorry, just a moment. Yeah, please, you can unmute now. Now you can unmute.
How about now?
Yes, it's okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I come on here and you mute me. Yeah, don't get so excited when you see me. I keep looking around of who you're talking about. Calm down. It's just me. It's just me. I wanted to pop in before you guys shut down. I was going to try to get her earlier, but obviously it didn't work out. I don't know what your topic was. I usually don't, but anyway, I've been watching all these as much as I can, even when I was in the hospital. And majority of us.
Just a moment. The topic was standing strong through adversity, choosing a purposeful path forward. That was our topic we discussed.
Okay, hold on one second.
Standing strong through adversity, choosing a purposeful path forward.
Well, that's for sure. I mean, adversity, I think we wrote the book on that, didn't we? You know, I mean, we couldn't have got any more crap go wrong. Yeah, strong through adversity, choosing to purposely pass forward. Absolutely. It makes it easy, though, because the person we're following is the poster child for moving forward. You tell him no, that just means that he's going to work harder. So I know he's been very quiet. But like everything, though, anything really good takes a long time. It's under a lot of pressure, and it's unique. One is gold, diamonds, and our business. It doesn't come easy. It took a lot. I want to do a shout out. Engineer Shashanti, you've been doing a great job. Narelle, that goes without saying. And Gene, you're everywhere. You're one of the pillars of the company, just like Narelle and these gentlemen here. And I'm glad that Bangladesh is still moving ahead. You stayed the course. I had a lot of talk with different people. We got a gentleman coming on tomorrow from Bangladesh. Oh, maybe not tomorrow, one of the days on our live. And we're introducing all different types of people. But I believe very, very soon, and I know soon in this company, who knows what that means. But I think the good news is things haven't stopped just because we don't see it moving. There's a lot going on. So I believe when Ash says go, and we open the door to this magnificent company, I think we're going to find that there's many things probably ready to go. Now, will he introduce them all at one time? No, absolutely not. If you do it right, and I said this earlier, If he comes out with a product, let's just assume it's video conferencing. If it's above market value, you get more for the money. You can make a handsome commission. People hate to say residual, but every time somebody buys it, you get a commission. That's residual. People might leave, whatever, but I think if it's the best of the best, the next time a product comes out, how much marketing do you need to do? People are going to jump on it. You got people now buying new phones every year, and they don't even need it. And they're like $1,100, $1,200 or some crazy number. So once you brand, the brand itself will, if you do a good job, and Ask knows this, I know people don't hear anything, so they think nothing's happening. Let's remember something. Ask was super, super transparent all the way around. Who works for him, where the companies were, who everybody was. How did that work out? Not so good. Not so good. Because we had people fall in love with images of people that Ask built. Everybody that worked for Ask, he built them up to who they were. And we just thought, oh my God, they walk on water. And that's just, it's sad, but that's the way it happened. Should it have been better? Yeah. I mean, he trusted many, many people, but now he's being quiet. And I'm glad he is. I don't need to know. I just want to hear, here, open the door. This is yours to share or do whatever you want. And I believe if we have 250,000 dedicated people in this company, which I think is not a bad number, you're looking at 250,000 millionaires eventually. My opinion. Math doesn't lie. This could be a $1 trillion company in 5 or 6 years. If you pay commission, and Ask wants to pay as much as he possibly can and still run the company. You know, he made a statement to me that he was amazed how much it really costs to make a video conferencing platform, which means he's amazed how much they're charging. And I want to say, when he comes out and you take a video conferencing platform like Zoom or Meets, and there's like 5 top ones, and they're charging $370, $400 for 1,000 room or whatever a month, and somebody comes online with something that's bigger and better, more variety, higher technology for maybe $100. I mean, what's going to happen? It's going to make an impact. It's going to make an impact on some of our direct competitors, I guess. But I also want to say this. The company was designed to give people what they need to solve a problem. But let's also remember, it was also designed for small, medium, and large businesses to give them what they need to make it and survive. So I believe 100% we will do a lot of CPR on companies that are struggling and actually help them thrive in the industry. I believe that. And once you're known for that it's not always direct, you're not trying to compete and conquer, that you're trying to help, I think we're going to be amazed. I think when professors come on to e-learning and find out how much control they have, and that some young boy in Bangladesh can learn how to speak French from a French person in France and not pay that much. Now, here's why. If you have one of the best French-speaking teachers and they're used to making $200,000 a year, and you say, well, how can we afford that? How many people do you need at $10 to make up that difference? With recordings and stuff, It's a win-win for colleges. It's a win-win for education. And we're all going to be part of that. So I know you're taking notes because I keep forgetting you got to translate. But anyway, I'm so excited. I think I know all of you see the people. This leader went here. This one's promoting this. That's none of our business. Let it go. There's nothing we could do about it. Even if Ash was telling every single detail, you have a handful of people that would turn it into a lie. They did it in the beginning. They did it the whole time we were transparent. Don't chase them. They're never going to go away. There'll always be that small percentage. But very soon, I believe, when we move into the new company we have products, we have the vision, we have start uplifting humanity, you're going to forget about all those people. Then that time, Ash will actually get the resignation, he'll get the acknowledgement of who he really is, because he's not going to get it now. There's too many evil people out there. But no, we're in a good place. I love to see that Gene and Narelle are here almost every week. You have these gentlemen here. I see them a lot. And Shashanta, you're doing an amazing job. No, seriously. I mean, you got a lot of people in Bangladesh that need someone to look, to listen to them. I mean, America's stuck with me, but they got you. So, well, I got Chris. Wait a minute. It averages out. I'm just kidding. No, but we're doing well. God, Ash knows who you are. He knows people that care. He knows the ones that stirred the pot. And he's like the ultimate. When he looks at somebody, I don't care if 90% of them is no good, he tries to find that 10%. I think we should all do the same thing. Some people say stuff, do stuff they're nervous, they don't know how to act, and they automatically go negative because they always have. But deep inside, there's a lot of good people that once we get a few bucks in people's pocket, and let's remember $100, $200 in the pockets of 99% of the human race will bring tears to their eyes. It will change their life forever. I know in America, Canada, Australia, rich countries, we look at it from our point of view. But the real point of view is 99% of the planet, $200 a month, will change their life forever. And the beauty of that is, that's the lowest amount they'll ever make. That's the potential. So, but we're all one big family. Ash found a way to drain the ocean, knock the walls down. He doesn't care about religion, doesn't care about what you speak, you don't speak. And we got to do the same thing. We shouldn't have groups and teams of us against them. For what? There's one leader in this company, one. We have different spokesmen. It's Ash Mufareh. There's only one. When he got rid of LC, I was the happiest guy in the world. Did I like that in front of my name? No. Funny thing is, it happened right before Narelle was going to be LC. Sorry, Narelle. But no, I'm glad he did it, because you don't need a label. Engineer Shashanta, you don't need a label. You're doing what you would have done whether you're LC, GK, quarterback, freaking whatever. You haven't changed. Gina Leva hasn't changed. These gentlemen, AJ hasn't changed. We all move forward. Don't need a label. If you have a label, are you unique? No, you start to sound like an MLM. I don't want that. I don't want any. I hate all that. And I'm glad I popped in here and took over your show. But anyway, I just want to say I watched a lot, even when I was on that horrible 70-day journey of hell. But I got out of it thanks to prayers from everyone. I remember a nurse walked up, and I had a tear in my eyes. She goes, "Man, you're going through a lot." I said, no, I'm happy right now. Why? How many people do you know can ask for prayer and a few 100,000 people answer you? Well, I don't know anybody. That's why I have a tear in my eye. Because I've done it. Things have changed in one day. I'm going to give you an example. On a Wednesday, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, I don't know. The doctor walked in and said, we're having trouble maintaining what you need. You might have to go back to the hospital. That was devastating. And I said, well, the only way to get out of this is God's going to have to do something. And that night, I told everybody the next day I lost 6 pounds. The day after that, I lost 4. And 2 weeks later, I lost 27. Nothing changed except people praying to God. And now I'm on that medication and I'm home and it's working. Do I like it? No, I'd rather have none. But anyway, I have so much to say that I need to just shut up because there's a lot to say. But we're in a good spot. I want all of you to sing from the rooftop. The louder voice should be us, not the squeaky wheel. We should be loud. We should out voice them. We should out, not against them. And it'll be easier when the door opens and we go, whoa, so that's what Emerald City looks like. But we're all about to go there. And we'll be glad we waited. I did text Hasmi Farah because I haven't heard from him longer than usual. And I believe I said something like, I'm going to send the FBI if you don't answer me. Anyway, he wrote back and he said, I'll text you later. All is good. I know he's got emotional and wrap up with some things going on overseas. I believe he is Palestinian. And if you look at what happened in Gaza, whether you believe, you don't believe, this is right, this is wrong, killing a bunch of innocent people is not right. I don't give a crap who says it. And it's where he's from. So I'm sure there's a lot going on with that too. Anyway, so I pray for him. You all do too. But let's remember, while he's building this massive business and going back to the old business and putting out fires and finding out who did what and chasing people around and getting stuff done legally and then running this business, and he's got family, and then he's got, let's remember that. He's got all that. It doesn't go away. And he is the guy to go to in his family, obviously. Everybody goes to Ash. No doubt. He supports a lot of people. Anyway, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Sorry about that. Just skim through the crap.
Oh my God. So we are really, really happy having you. You have come back from hospital. You are now in normal life. So we are really, really happy for that. Thank you so much for being with us. But our elder brother, our great friend, non-Pacifian friend, great leader, he has mentioned one sentence that is very soon we are gonna hear a good news. Very soon. So let's wait for that. But I remember one sentence of our CEO, Mr. Ash. He said that the calendar, that is date and time, is the greatest enemy for making something good. So if you like to make something good, it needs time. We have to allow time to make something good. We know that we have hurry, but if you like to make something good, we should give sufficient time. As our brother Marty, he was sharing that we are expecting that best of the best video conferencing tool. Video conferencing tool. The Zoom and other conferencing tools, they are charging so much. But I'm sure our product, or that is our next product, that will be very, very, very cost effective. He also mentioned one thing that was very amazing, that on passive, the company is designed to make something those are really people's need to survive themselves, to change their life. This is the aim, this is the target of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufore. So again, the good thing is that we are gonna hear a very good news very soon. So Zin Aliba, if you like to comment anything.
Nothing more than I said before. I'm just so glad to have Marty here with us. Just you're like the perfect example of overcoming adversity and finding that purposeful path forward, Marty. And it's so inspiring to all of us. And I just want to thank you for everything that you do. And thank you, Engineer Sushanta, Narelle, Ajay, everyone, Kopal, everyone that spoke today. And just thank you for your dedication and your loyalty and your passion and your love, because that's how we're going to move forward. So thank you so much. Dhanabad.
Thank you, Zin. Narelle, for your short comment.
I've got nothing to say because it's 2:45 in the morning. No, thank you, Marty. Thank you for popping on. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. I just go a little bit silly at this time in the morning when I'm not asleep. But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Engineer Shishante. I think, as we said before, and as Jean has said, we all just got to stick together, uplift each other. Love is the answer. If you can find that little shimmer of love in your heart, besides, all this negativity and stuff like that, go with that. Okay, go with that. Whatever is coming is coming. You can't make it go any faster with worrying. Okay, Ash is doing the work. He's going to bring us something magnificent. Keep thinking that. Keep uplifting yourself. Say something nice to somebody today. Okay, and I'm going to finish there so I can go to bed. Thank you, Marty. Love you.
Wow. We are really, really cheered up. We are really more energetic having our brother Marty, listening to him with his nice words, nice examples. Whatever is that, Marty has come back. We are really, really happy. Yes. We don't need anything more. He is with us, so we are really, really happy. Okay, sir. Marty, please go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to ask, where will this be shown? Is this broadcast on your YouTube channel?
Yes, it's live on our YouTube channel.
Can you send it to me?
Okay, I'll send you.
And then I'll broadcast it to everybody.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Definitely, I'll send you.
Yeah,
okay, thank you so much. Okay, so my dear friends, we are really, really happy, though it's after few weeks later. So still we are so energized. We are because our source of energy is Marty Digamo. He's with us. Really, really, we are more energetic, more inspired, more happy. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Zin. Thank you, Narelle. Thank you so much for each and everyone in this house. But today, we'd like to conclude the session. I hope maybe next week again we'll see you with a new topic, with a latest topic. By this time, we may have some good news from our company, from our CEO. We always expect good news. Thank you so much. Thanking all again for participating in this meeting. With these few words, I'm concluding. Love you, everyone. Live well, do well. Everything will be fine in our lives. See you again. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
God bless.
Bye.